Today we are going to design this in Canva. And as you know, what we'll do is we'll quickly dissect what is there inside it and we'll start designing it. So let's jump into the screen. First thing first, we'll put the inspiration. I've taken the screen sizes. I think by now you're aware of how to do that. So this is the inspiration and we'll quickly write. How to write in the Canva artboard is shortcut is T. You press T and you get this and you can change the text. And okay, so now let's quickly find out what are the elements that are here. What are the things that combine and make this visual? So one is definitely an image, which is with no background. This guy is there, which has no background, with no background. A solid color is there at the background, which is for sure colors are there. There's more than one color. There's orange, there's white, there's gray. There is shape and there is text. That is all that makes this a visual. And the placements again are very nice, very decent. Now let's talk about the techniques. So first is definitely techniques are you have to create a background with a color that is gray. Then we'll take an image and remove background, and then we have to play with it, which you will see along the way. Then you have to create shapes, and then you have to put in text and play with the placements to get this. Now, I think now it's clear. I'll quickly remove all of this. The first thing what you have to do is you have to get a background color. And how to take a background color is you don't need a square. If you have the complete background, which is a solid color, you click on this. So whenever you click on this, you see this button pops up. If I not, when you click on this, a button pops up, a few button pops up, and you have a option to choose the color here. You click on this and you choose your color. For example, if I take this color or this color, or to be matter of fact, if I want the same color, exactly same color, I'll click plus, click on the picker, and I'll choose this color. So I got the same color again, but this is an image as of now. Now we'll quickly find a image of image. We have to find an image, which is up to you of whatever niche you are in. You can find a picture related to that. And let me take the Priyanshi's brand here, and I'll find a cool girl. Cool girl, and find a picture which has let me take this. I'm not liking this stuff. This is interesting. I'll try to remove the background. Meanwhile, I'm finding for a few more pictures, and I'll like fashion. But I'm looking for a picture which is complete. I mean, from head to toe, something on that level. I'm also liking this one. I am also liking. So keep taking in pictures whatever you like. So that is the trick, because visually, the more options, the better it will bring out that vibe. But quickly, let's find some more images. I'm finding a teen girl fashion teeny. And see, this has background removed itself, and this is interesting. But I don't want to use this because I'm looking for a complete full picture. This is something that you can take because again, this is full. And somehow I'm not liking. If you're not liking, you can go to other websites. You can find pictures there. Teenage, let me search model. So maybe by model you can get more full length pictures. Let me take this. And okay, I won't waste my time further. So the point is you have to find good images which brings out the emotions and everything about your brand. So let me remove background for this. I think by now you know how to remove background. There are free websites available where you can put in image and you can find. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a lot of background removal so that I can play and understand which is looking better. Somehow till now I'm liking this one only. So what I'll do is let me quickly duplicate this so that and then remove all of it, because by what will happen is I'll have the other pictures too. In case this is not coming out good, I'll use that. Okay. I hope this is clear. Moving ahead, what is the next thing that we need to do is now we have to, this is somehow, and if you have Pro again, so that is why we needed a picture which is more. I am doing this to take this. In the beginning. The next thing, if you can see what we need is, and if you have been into my design class, you know how to dissect. The next thing I need is a square, and it's very clear that you know how to use this, how to create a square. So you'll go to elements, you can click on square. Again, this is rectangle, but why I'm taking a square, you'll figure out this. Because once you take this particular square, you see this you can change to anything that you want, either square, rectangle, or whatever you're looking for. Now, in this rectangle, you have a border. Let's also create a border. To create a border, you'll click on this and the button will pop up here. You'll click on border style and I'll choose the weight of the border. Weight of the border is 2. Let's take this, and if you can see two colors now. The border color is black and the body color, the inside material color is filling color is brown. I'll change this brown color to no color. That is transparent. And I think you can see we have created a square, right? We will again create this because I've sorry, rounded this by clicking on the button next to border, which is corner rounding. You can play how much do you want. I think this is decent for me. Um, is decent for me, yes. And you will find one more thing here, which is this. And let's duplicate this and let's, and then the inner color is white, but it is a little transparent. Have achieved this. We will duplicate this one more time and we put this here, put this here. We'll fix the rounding to match. If you see, I'll zoom in a little. The edges does not match, right? Yeah, this matches. This completely matches. Okay, this is done. The next thing is, I think we want is a little more. And there are three dots. How to create this three dot? The shortcut for creating a circle. Dot is what? A circle. So you'll just type C in your keyboard, pressing nowhere. C. And then let's take the color to orange, maybe this one. And we'll small the size. Is it here? Then duplicate. Okay. And once you duplicate and then paste it here and again change the color to be whatever you want it to be. And we'll again duplicate and place it here and change the color to maybe whatever you like to use. Again, your color palette. The best colors to pick is your color palette. If not, the trending colors, you know it by now. Okay. So we have created a square. What we'll do is we'll quickly create, because this also looks like this, because right, I hope you are getting this. If you see, this is also a square converted into rectangle. So let's create this. No need of actually creating this because you've already done this. You need to twist it a little. I'll duplicate this. Okay, and I will make some changes because it's a little smaller. and I'll center align it. How do you center align it? Whenever you click and play around with it, like take it here and there always comes a line. And if this holistic line comes in, this is not a dotted line. See, this is a dotted line. This is a line. So that means this is exactly in the center of your canvas. Okay, and I feel the opacity is a little less. So I'll increase it because it is less transparent. And the text will come to it, we'll write it later. Again, the next thing is this button, correct? And we'll click this. And the last button has no borders. What we'll do is we'll remove the borders. So यहाँ पे 2 we had put, we'll make it 0. And this is even less. One more thing that it has a little of shadow that will put it. One more thing which is still missing is a circle. And here we'll take the circle color to maybe red, or better from the product. Let me take this. There you have orange. It depends whatever your brand color is. There's no set rule book. We will, again, it has a border. So we'll click on border and put in a weight here, which is 2. I'm liking 2. If you want to get 3, the lower the borders are really, if you put in big numbers, it does not come out good. So this is the place. And we have very much achieved, actually created things that we require to finish this. At least 80%. Not saying 100%, but then 80% have done it. Now what I'll do is I'll have hold shift on my keyboard and I'm choosing everything. That in that way, you choose everything that you want to choose. So why I did this? I want to group this. So this is all I've selected. And then if you remove your hand from the keyboard, from your keypad, from the shift, the option comes group. You click group and this is group. Okay. I think this, yeah, this is the exact placement, right? Yeah, this is. And let me increase the size image also a little bit. Yeah, this looks good. Now the point, we remove the background. You will say this has gone at back while this is in front. And the see at this part, the image is at the back, but at this part, the image is at the front. How to do that? Okay. So once I will do this right now. Okay. Please watch closely. So once the image is here, this is the exact placement I want the image to be. And here I want it back. That is okay as it is. Make it a little smaller so that the jackets. Edit it. That is why I wanted a better picture. But let's stick to. And what I want is this to pop up a little, right? What we'll do is, this is definitely at the back. This we have achieved. What we'll do is, we'll duplicate them, the one with the background. I'll place it exactly above the picture that I have placed. And all I need to do is, I need to crop it from here. So that is why I said exactly. And can you see? So that is again the concept of layers that we applied. So it is an illusion that is being created. There are 2 images, but if you see, it feels like one image, right? So that is the concept of layer that we use with a little bit of trick and smartness to bring this pop-up effect from, like, it's popping out from a square. I think this we have achieved. Now is the time to, let's see what all things we do need. So today is Canvas. We need. Okay. So now is the time to put in the text. We'll quickly take the text. The shortcut is T. I'll write 25%. So because this is a therapy brand, what you need to write is That is something that you need to think about it. So let's write it. Let's write, for example, overlay dresses. So let's talk and maybe more. Good fonts are better. You have to choose what you want. I'll put it, let's talk 33, just a random number use. And I'll make it bold. I'll zoom in 33 and I'll go bold. Increase this. Let me take it 44. Let's talk 44. And I'll duplicate this. Ways to not overlay feelings like you overlay, like this girl is stacking clothes. The point is this is very randomly that I've created. You can take help of ChatGPT and figure out what to write here. So let's talk. This is done. And the next is 25% cashback. We'll say example, we'll say therapy talks and work is on us. For example, I want to say talks and want to, what they have done is they have highlighted important points, which is very interesting. And the last thing they've done is confirm. Again, I'll duplicate this. I'll make it detailings. Please go ahead with detailings. You see the confirm word is in caps lock on because we want attention there. And let's say from. And this is done. There's one more thing that you're missing is this element. So this is definitely talking about their product, which is their clothing, t-shirt. Here we would say, here our product is the mental health. So what we'll do is, now let me quickly show you. So we have two lines here we have to create, and I hope you know how to create a line. The shortcut for creating a line is just press L on your keyboard. I've pressed L and I got this thing here. What I'll do is I'll short this a little. You can again play with the line weight more or less, whatever you feel. I feel it's a little more. I'll stick to 4. That was decent. Okay, and let me zoom in a little. And if your placement are a little here and there, what you can do is put in 0. So that would be a straight line and enter. This automatically becomes a straight line. So what we'll do is this, and let me duplicate this line, this. And when you click on this, whatever item you click, there are two buttons that come. This is to hold and take it anywhere. This is to rotate. When you click on this and rotate, then make it a little this. And we talk about our mental health. So I place it here. Place this little here. Now I want to increase this. And they had written is something, some other language, but let's write we will write in the road block. But now I'll feel a better picture would have done more justice to what we're trying to create. So this is what we have created, and this is how you exactly copy. But I'll take this a little more than this because this is Priyanshu's brand, and her brand is Teen Talk Therapy. It's a little fun, little quirky brand. You can definitely go ahead and copy this, but then you always need to put in some element or something from your uh, brand identity, which is fun and quirky or whatever it is. So what I'll find look for is a text box, because you always for her brand, this is very iconic that she keeps using it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put this at the background, and then maybe rotate it a little. I'll duplicate it. I'll put it here, flip it, make it this, and I'll place this here. Okay, then she has that power effect, power. uh, Yeah, this one here. She keeps using it, so that is why I am also using this, because it's her brand. The example is her brand. I'll take this. Let me put this position back. See, effect is coming out. Like now, it feels like her brand. A little more, maybe a little more. Depends of how you want it to be. And then she also uses that scribble effect. Let's say scribble. Let's say scribble. I'll choose this because if this is at all making sense, I think this is. And then we in the mental code. And mental again is an important keyword. We'll highlight it too by just making it bold in the mental roadblocks. And what else? Exclamation mark is good. Anything over, avoid it. Exclamation mark looks good to me. I can use this. I can change the, because it's again very prominent. Make it a neutral color. And even after that, this is taking too much of attention. I never don't want that. Reduce the transparency. And I'll duplicate this. A very good concept is also to duplicate elements. If you try to use more than one element most of the times, because it feels like it's a part of uh, uh, one more time. Let me take this and put this here. Where do I find the rotate? Sometimes you are not able to find the rotate. So this was our actual image that we chose. Okay, and I'll quickly remove this. It is few more than thing. There's definitely the plus button. Just well, I'll click on this. I'll duplicate. I'll write plus here. Reduce the size and put it inside this circle. Or maybe I'll increase the size because it's not looking. And let me quickly remove and show you a preview of what we created together. This is what we created together, and it is very much inspired from the inspiration that we took, with a little twist of what our brand stands for, what our brand stops. You can do a little more, because I feel there's a lot more you can do about your branding. Like, for example, your circle should have that colors. Even this should have your branding colors. So totally, even this, the circle should have your branding color. And you can play a lot. But then the point was to get inspiration and create something for your own brand. Now go ahead and create. I've already given some more design inspiration in the group. Go ahead, finish that. And I hope the key takeaways I think from here is the point where you put in the background remove and how you layer things to make it illusion, and the pop out effect. This is called the head pop out effect or the pop out effect. This, I think you're ready to create. Go ahead, finish this. And I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you so much. I'll keep posting more videos. Thank you.